time to hoop it up. We are ready to go. Curry, his first effort, off the mark. To Paul George. Can't miss those. Warriors have the basketball. Paul George, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Green to Curry. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Driving is Green, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Curry with the basketball. Down just a couple. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Green. Curry. Offensive rebound. Defense making the ball carrier work. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
I'm here. I got ball.
Leonard cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Possession lies with Golden State. To Russell. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Steve Kerr will change it up.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Livingston to bring it up. They trail by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three, knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
George sizing up Draymond Green. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Golden State at the controls. Thompson. Yes.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Almost. And he's not getting the call. To Shaun Livingston. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Paul George. To Leonard. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Livingston across the timeline. Leads a bucket. To Thompson. Around the perimeter. Livingston to Green. Paul George able to recover with the block. Beverly into the front court. They trail by 2. Rises for the slam.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Livingston, nice pass to set things up. No, I missed a short one there. Thompson to Green. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. 2 for 2 on that trip. The pass taken away by the Clippers. George. Paul George. 3 for 4. Good start. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George, defended by Draymond Green. Beyond the arc for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Thompson, and he knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Warriors with the lead. Quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Has a chance? Yes. Klay Thompson. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
George to Beverly. George missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Thompson, bad pass there. Clippers have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Draymond Green, tough matchup against George. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Alec Burks to Green. To Thompson. Shot clock winding down. Wide open look, won't go. Count it, no and 1. There was some contact there.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. And number 0, Lakari Johnson.
Swings it to Green. Paul George rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Curry. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Paul George. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. To Russell. Steph Curry, 2 of 4 now. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Williams into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Number 23.
To Leonard. For 3. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. To Thompson. Curry cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
George, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
George, yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. George.
To number 23. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Thompson. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Okay. I know you were knocking down everything in the first half, but that's not the case so far in the second. Maybe it's time to start executing your offense.
And a throwdown.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Curry, deep right corner, Green. Off the mark, no good. George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Curry, oh, that's how it's done.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Beverly into the front court. His group now down 2. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Curry. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Down to Cauley-Stein. The jumper's off the mark. To Leonard. From long range, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
It's Steph at the controls. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Stepping in for Los Angeles.
Russell to Thompson.
Minutes left in the third quarter.
Green. Not that time. He missed it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Curry to Thompson. 4-3. And he buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
George trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Thompson. Deep left corner. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse and kick out for, guess what, another one.
Curry to Green. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Curling inside to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard to Paul George. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Klay Thompson matched up with Paul George. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more importantly.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell looking good, 4 for 5.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Curry, going to launch beyond the arc, and he buries it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Leonard. For three, not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Curry with the ball. Sizing up the defense, and they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for LA.
Russell. And the Clippers with the rebound. To George. Can't connect from inside.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Here's Curry with it up top. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Slams it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
It's Golden State basketball. Russell to Green. Russell to Curry. Good look that time, but off the mark. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar to Paul George. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. to Curry. Here's a chance from long range, and Steph Curry dials in from 3.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Curry to bring it up by 3. Leonard to Beverly. Here's Leonard for 2. And scores.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To George. From long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Curry. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 22.
Curry. Great dish to set it up. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Leonard to Paul George. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Curry. Count the bucket for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Steph Curry against Paul George. Russell to Curry. Beverly into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. It's PG for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner.
Until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 0.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3.
Visit our team website for more details.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more,